Hello, my name is Javier Castillo, and this is my Evidence.3 final video. This project was analyzed and redesigned a manufacturing workstation for automotive water pumps using concepts such as process analysis, ergonomics, Industry 4.0, and human factor 4.0. First of all, the initial mapping of the process. The process begins with Industry 2.0 having a packaging of water pumps for cars and ends in Industry 4.0 with the raw material acquisition, manufacturing stage such as machining, assembly, and inspection, and lastly, transported to logistics and distribution. This part is essential to analyze since it was adapted to have a more uh, a newer technology application. Then for the two quality and productivity tools, I use the 5 whys, which helps us to identify the root cause of operational problems in the first 2.0 factory. And analysis discovered that delays and inefficiencies were really high, caused by the repetitive manual assembly tasks, inefficient material handling, and lack of automation. Second, I used the cycle time and productivity metrics by measuring the time required for each assembly tasks that allowed us to identify bottlenecks and activities that did not add value to the process for the Industry 2.0. These tools help identify the improvement opportunities such as reducing unnecessary movement, ergonomics, and automation technologies. Then for the ergonomics and space design, two tools were applied. First, the ergonomic workstation analysis, which evaluates worker posture, reach zones, and repetitive tasks. In this case, the photos signal in red. Second, the workspace layout optimization that focuses on arranging tools, materials, and equipment in an efficient way to reduce unnecessary motion and improve workflow, seen in the 4.0, which is more spacious. Now for the Industry 4.0 application. Two main technologies of this 4.0 industry were selected. First, the collaborative robots, also known as cobots, which assist workers with repetitive assembly and material handling tasks. Then the IoT sensors connected to a cloud-based systems to analyze and track real-time production performance. For the proposed cyber-physical workstations, in this case the 4.0, the improved workstation integrates cobots, the automated conveyors for transport material, and digital monitoring systems connected to the cloud, increasing efficiency, productivity, and operational consistency. For the human factor 4.0, that focuses on the interaction between human and advanced technologies, three key features were applied. First, the human-robot collaboration, where robots support workers rather than replacing them. Second, the digital interfaces and real-time dashboards that allows operators to monitor process performance. And third, the ergonomic workstation design that reduces physical strain and improves worker comfort. Now for the implementation of the proposal, this was redesigned through Industry 4.0, in which the methodologies used improved the characteristics of production system and the identified opportunities during the diagnosis from this workplace. Now for sustainability standards. The sustainability standards followed were the 8 principles of ergonomics and also the Mexican STPS norms, which include norm 01, 06, 036, and 035, ensuring the worker safety and worker integrity. Now, for worker well-being, the redesign prioritizes well-being by reducing repetitive tasks and reducing physical tasks, improving ergonomics, and creating a safer work environment. Lastly, the ethics and job transition. Seeing this from an ethics perspective, we can note that instead of eliminating jobs and instead of eliminating humans, the company can implement training and reskilling programs so workers can transition into roles such as robot supervision and system monitoring. In conclusion, this project demonstrates how process analysis, ergonomics, Industry 4.0 technologies, and human factor 4.0 principles can be integrated to design a more productive, competitive, and human-centered manufacturing system, as seen in this 4.0 workplace. Thank you very much.